right, let's have AJ Cagle come on up.
Perfect.
Turn that on.
Perfect. Got it. Are we good?
You got the on. What's the on?
Now we're good. Oh, I'm
Mr.
loud.
AJ Cagle.
AJ Cagle. Good introduction. Good introduction. Did you guys see yesterday? It was announced they're putting 4G internet on the moon. Guys, that's so weird to me, and we're just really gonna unpack it, okay? Because, like, we don't even have houses on the moon yet. Like, that's where we're at as a civilization, is we're like, we don't need oxygen. What we do need, though, is to be able to check our iPhones. I'm not sure if I can even live. I need to know if I can load TikTok before I will buy a house there. Or is it the astronauts? Were the astronauts just bitching so much? They were like, we want to FaceTime our families. It's so lonely up here. And they were like, no, look. And then the astronauts kept bitching, and they're like, fine, we'll get you very outdated, slow data. How does that sound? We have LTE and 5G on Earth, and it can't be that much more expensive to put that on the moon. Like, it's so bizarre to me that the funding was there, and that's what they chose was 4G. And also, it's weird to me, Nokia got the deal. Not Apple, not Sam's, not any huge tech company. The guys that made the brick phone in 2000, it was like a multi-billion-dollar deal. They spent multiple billions of dollars to put 4G internet on the moon, not to get a new, like, updated phone that, like, would maybe bring their company back. They're like, we've got it. We know it'll revamp this company. Really slow internet that no one can use. I don't know, it's super fucking weird. So I dated a girl one time that confessed to me that she had a rape fetish. And I was like, you gotta explain that right this second, okay? And she was like, well, one day, this week, hopefully, I would like you to not tell me and break into my house and have sex with me, and I'm gonna fight it. And I was like, you're not gonna fight it, because that's not gonna fucking happen. Like, that is if you want to break up with me, I mean, do it. You don't have to send me to prison. That's an insane thing to tell someone. Like, it's a very vulnerable thing to tell someone. Like, I appreciate you trust me enough to, if you really have that, you trust me enough to tell me that's what you're into. But at the same time, like, it's only vulnerable because she's a woman. Like, if I came to her and was like, hey, look, I've got this idea. I'm not going to tell you which day this week, but I will break into your home, and I will have sex with you, and you're going to fight it. And I'm going to call it a fetish. She's like, no, you're just a criminal. Like, you're a literal rapist. That's all. Like, that's the difference between a man and a woman. This next story is not about that girl. This was a consensual sex session, okay? But I swear, they all have been. Just to be clear, I broke up with the girl with the fetish. It didn't work out. But no, I got lucky enough to take a lady home recently, and we started getting into it, and we started making out, and she stopped me for a second. She said, hey, this is nothing against you. It's like totally me thing, but like I just don't like tongues in my mouth when I make out. When tongues in my mouth when I make out, it just kind of grosses me out. And I paused, and I was like, wait, okay, but like my dick was just in your mouth. I brush my teeth twice a day. I wash my dick once a day. That's just simple math. What's the gross part? I don't get it. And she was like, well, dicks in my mouth gross me out too, but that's just, that's expected. And I was like, goddamn right it is. So let's get back to work. What do we got? Okay. Love a good heckle. You burned me, dude. Sick roast. Your heckles are fire. I fucking hate myself. Okay, so I'll get into porn. Yes, everyone asked. So I was watching a porn, and it was a interracial three-way. Okay, but not a normal interracial three-way. It was a black man, black woman, white woman. Okay, and the whole plot was a very romantic love scene between a lovely black couple, while the white girl licked the black man's ass for 7 minutes. Like, it was just like it just feels like that's real equality. Like, that's what the white people deserve, you know, at this point, like, or maybe that's like the end of, like, that's the progress we're making. That's where we're gonna move to after all the Black Lives Matter stuff gets worked out. It's just like black girls licking ass, white girls licking ass. Said the wrong one. Did you guys ever notice that all farts feel different? Yeah, that's just a thought I had. I don't have too much to elaborate. I don't like when people use social media to get philosophical. It's just very strange to me. Like, if I wanted a therapist, I would go to one. I don't need to follow you for a therapist, okay? I got money. But I saw this buddy of mine, he posted the other day, he posted on his story, he said, social media is the modern day cigarette. And I was like, dude, you're posting that on social media. Like, 12 hours ago, on the same story, you're snorting coke off a bathroom toilet seat. Like, what are you trying to do here? Who are you trying to trick? You just got stories muted for certain people? I don't know, man. I don't know. What do you guys think about technology? You think it's gonna get too advanced and take over? Me too. Actually, no, I don't. I'm kidding. I just said me too because no one said anything. So I just, I agreed with nobody. I've got a good friend though, and he is a psychopath about it's just always like, oh, like I don't ever throw my phone because when the robots take over, they're gonna remember that and they're gonna treat me right. I'm like, they're gonna kill all of us. It doesn't matter. But I think it'll be pretty easy to blend in with robots once they take over. All we have to do is lie about which of the following images have stop signs in them, and they're fucked. Dude, that's this group of people will survive as long as you're paying attention to me. Not the people by the fire. They haven't given us any attention, but these people up here make up for it, and that's what I appreciate you guys for. What's my time at? Where am I at? 8 minutes. I got 7 more. You guys thought I was halfway done? I didn't. Okay, this is some stuff I brought up last time. I think seatbelts should be optional. I think that at this point in our lives, seatbelts, if you don't know to wear one, it's natural selection. We just need to, we're getting rid of enough people. We got COVID, we got seatbelts, and let's also let everyone smoke. If a kid wants to smoke, let the kid smoke. He should know better. No? Okay, well. I got a ticket for texting and driving recently. The biggest thing it taught me is to get my windows tinted darker. Cool. What about a picture of the Incredible Hulk with a sponge photoshopped on its head, and it's called Loofah Rigno? Nothing? All right, I thought maybe it was a pun. It's a dumb pun. Oh, I got dumped the other day. I got dumped during a pandemic, guys. Like, how bad do you have to not want to be with somebody when the alternative is quarantining and isolation? I was like, I didn't know it was like that. Like, I thought we were pretty cool. She doesn't even have a car. She was like, thanks, I'll risk Ubers with a deadly virus than spend one more goddamn second with you. And I was like, neat. It's funny because girls always say they want like funny guys. They want a guy to be funny, but then like when you are funny, when they don't want you to be funny, they don't like that. Like, she was in the middle of breaking up with me, and I was just cracking jokes left and right with every bit of bullshit she said, and she was just like, what, are you just gonna make a joke out of this whole thing? And I was like, I thought you like funny guys. What's up with that, huh? I've got this fun habit where it's a pastime, not a habit. I'm not addicted to it. I just like, I have this one ex, she's very religious, okay, and very close with her family. So once every quarter, every 3 months, I send her $1 on Venmo to help pay for the abortion that never happened. Because I think that's hilarious. Her family all checks her Venmo, and every time I see the comments, and nothing in my life is funnier than just knowing that she has to be like, he's just fucking with you, like, we never did that, like, cool. Okay, do you think improvising is as appreciated in pornography as it is in acting? Like at the AVAs, is someone like, wow, I really like what you did in that scene, and they're like, thanks, it was all improvised, like, or is improvising in porn just called sexual assault? Like, it's like a very strict script, and if you deviate from it, like, buddy, you got problems. Like, I agreed to no anal. I was improvising, I'm sorry. This is my clean 15 minutes I'm working on, by the way. It's I'm doing a church set next week, and I appreciate all the feedback. I got a pretty easy job. The hardest part of my job is figuring out how to explain what I do to a woman without her figuring out I'm a janitor. Not too wordy. All right. I jammed my thumb a few weeks ago. I can't talk about it to a lot of people unless I'm on a stage. But mainly because, like, if you tell someone you jammed a finger, the first thing they ask you is, like, how? And I have to be like, giving a girl a back massage, and that's just such a pussy thing to, like, I jammed my thumb giving her a back massage, and then, like, they're like, well, I mean, like, you're giving a girl a massage, it lead to sex? I'm like, no, she said she was tired, and then it's just, these are just things that happen in my life that I write down, and try to talk to you guys about. Jason, you want to come take this? I think I'm done. Yeah? Yeah, thanks. Clap it up, everybody. Clap it up for me one time, please. Yes. And then for Jason for hustling.
Everybody's Mr. AJ Cagle. Let's give him a nice round of applause. All right.